All right, these are my two Acuras here. I have a 2007 TL Type-S and a 2018 TLX Technology package. I've had my TLX Tech for about a year and a half now, and I came across a deal on a Type-S TL, which is its predecessor. They both have the J35 Honda engine. I guess it's Acura too, but it's between Honda and Acura models. 3.5 liter, 286 in 2007. Mine's rated for 290. Pretty much same performance, same engine. 2007 had a 5-speed automatic and a 6-speed manual transmission. This is a 5-speed automatic with the F1 paddle shifters. It's important with the F1 paddle shifters, especially once you get into the Honda and tuning. You can program your shifts and your ratios and how much performance you want to get out of each gear. So it's kind of cool. The 9-speed in my TLX is phenomenal, but eventually once I get to a sound place with the TLS and start performance on that, I can translate into the TLX. I also don't want to do too much while I'm still kind of borrowing money from the bank from it, but it is my car. I plan on keeping this forever, and that's kind of why I planned on this project here. I also do have a 1987 Mustang. It's a convertible. Acuras are kind of like modern Mustangs, 4-door sedans, unfortunately, front-wheel drive, but the engines are fairly modular. They're overhead valves in the Mustang, and then there are overhead cams in the Acuras. Newer technologies, but yeah. Anyways, these are my two Acuras, and I wanted to share. The TLS, I basically let the lady that I purchased it from know that I was not really in the market for a vehicle. I was looking primarily at Cobras, SN95s, maybe the late or early New Edge style as well, but can't get Terminator right now on the budget I'm on, but that is planned one of these days. But I was sifting through Facebook Marketplace, and I came across this. I've been looking at Cobras, as I mentioned, and Broncos, and just a smaller project to kind of get started with, but the deal was right. I let the lady know that, again, I was not interested in a TL per se, but Type S definitely stood out to me with ownership of the TLX already. And I was like, you know what? This is where my position's at. I know the condition is not the greatest, but that's my plan, is to restore everything and kind of get it back to a OEM spec. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'll be there. I have a mechanic friend that has a performance shop, and he does everything from oil changes to engine builds. So this is the TLS, the Type-S TL. The deal that I made on it was, I have a standing offer of $1,400. She had it listed at $4,000 3 months ago, and I saw it drop a couple times. It went down to $2,250, and I sent a message and asked if I could take a look at it and take it for a spin. It does need a new set of control arms. I don't know which one's upper or lower and where they're at, but I can definitely feel it. I think it's in the front left, if I remember, the driver's side, but haven't really took it for a spin. I'm gonna take it for some gas here, and I'll get some more notes on it. But power steering, pump has a leak in it, which I saw is a fairly simple rebuild, or I can look at getting a new one. And while I'm in there, I'll look at some other things I want to tear down. But yeah, anyways, I said I had a standing offer of $1,400. She had it at $2,250. I'm like, based on the condition, where I'm at in the market, I'm not really looking to buy a vehicle, but I am looking for a project car. And I showed her all the saved Cobras that I had in Facebook Marketplace. I had about 50 of them, and that was the only saved vehicle. So I was like, you know what, $1,400 is my standing offer. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, especially, you know, new taillights, new bumper covers, you know, a little bit of body work. Definitely going to need paint job. This is a beautiful color, so I'm happy to see this with new paint once I get to that point. But it might be some time. It might be a year, it might be 2, it might be 5, depending on, you know, how things go. I don't want it to be that long, but yeah. Anyways, to the deal, I let her know the standing offer, and then you know, as I left, I'm letting her know, you know, position I'm in, you know, cash might be a little bit tougher for me to get right away, but maybe if you're looking at doing a deal with, you know, some collectibles, kind of jokingly. And I let her know I was a collector, and I collect comic books, trading cards, coins, now cars, obvious, I guess, supposedly. But yeah, I was like, I have coins, US Mint coins, and I'm into silver and gold. And she's like, oh wow, I used to be familiar with coins. And we kind of got a little chitty chatty on that for a minute or two. And then I was like, I'll send you some pictures of what I have. And over a week or two, ended up being, you know, something where we worked out a deal, and I ended up doing a trade where it was final deal, $900 cash, $900 in coin trade value. I traded a couple Peace dollars, some Morgan dollars, American Silver Eagles. I think there was maybe something else in that mix, but I send my coins in to get graded at PCGS, so they're certified, they're authenticated, they're legitimate. The ones that she chose were the MS70 ones, which is the highest mint grade that you can get. She was happy. Her friend that tagged along was like, you know what, those coins that you're going to get are definitely not real, but the morality and ethics that I have, and the trust that she put behind me to, you know, make a trade with some coins too, that was pretty fair. So all in all, I'm happy. You know, there's definitely some work that'll need to be done, but it's an Acura. The engine runs strong. I know how the engine runs in my TLX, and basically gonna try to make a little mini clone. And once I get to OEM spec on the TL, I can start doing some performance, and then I can translate that into the TLX without, you know, taking the TLX as a guinea pig first. So yeah, that's where I stand with all this. And yeah, wish me luck on these projects, and I'm happy with my decisions. And really, it was a trade. You know, I had a little bit of savings from some other coins that I sold earlier on eBay, so it really came out to be coin equity that I traded for a car. So all in all, if you guys are up for a project, you know, just write it out. You know, look at the parts, you know, or, you know, whatever kind of project it is. If it's building a computer or building a car or building a deck, you know, line everything out on paper, and from there get to work. All right, other than that, we'll see you around, guys.